Okay, good afternoon. We have a lot of people, a lot of special things happening today for this assembly program. To start it off, I'd like to introduce Mr. Pencala from Grice and his orchestra for the afternoon, who will play songs in tune with our grand opening of our school store. And they have to get back to Grice very shortly, so we're going to start off with them so they can play for us and you and then leave. Pencala.
Before we start, I would like to introduce some Wilson students, ex-Wilson students, that we have in the Grice Band right now. Wilson students, please stand up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon, students, teachers, parents, and honor guests. My name is Kimberly Marshall, and I'm a Wilson Town. I want to welcome you all to the grand opening of Pencils and Little Stuff, our new school store. We are pleased to have you all with us today for this gala event. We know that you will enjoy the program we have planned for you, but before we begin, we'd like to tell you a little about how our school store project began. Hello, my name is Lisa Canales and I'm a Wilson Town. For the past 3 years, students at our school have been learning how to become wise consumers. Our school career education project has helped us to learn more about sales and goods and products and how wise consumers can stretch their dollars. Last year, the House suggested to open a school store. This project will help us to learn even more about retailing, advertising, profits, and loss. Hello, my name is Jennifer Davidson, and I am a Wilson Town. Our project took 1 year to develop. With the help of Mr. Al Lyons, curriculum consultant for industrial arts, our store unit was built. The Wilson PTA lent us a small business loan as a mortgage on our school store at a very low interest rate. We intend to pay back the loan with our sales, profits, and to help the Red Cross. Hello, my name is Rosie and I'm in Wilson House. The story you see before you is the result of the real planning and hard work. We know that it will be successful because the whole school will be involved in this project. Hello, I am Tammy Stokes and I'm a Wilson House. We would like to sincerely thank each and every one of you who has helped us with school stores. We feel that you are all friends of Wilson. We have a special message for you. I'm all finished with my homework. Let's see what's on TV. Good idea. It's about time for the news. We're here for the grand opening of the George Wilson School Store, Pennsylvania Middle School. Excuse me, sir, but do you know today's grand opening of the George Wilson School Store, Pennsylvania Middle School? No, tell me about it. Well, you got cards, t-shirts, nothing today to enjoy the George Wilson School Store. Wow, sounds great. I'm going to check it out right now. Pardon me, miss. The George Wilson School Store is having a grand opening today. Are you planning to go? Where is the store? At George Wilson School. When can I buy it? This weekend. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over the lunchtime reset. How much do items cost? Anywhere from 10 cents to $5. Do they take American Express? Sorry, strictly cash. I'm on my way. And now, here comes the special visitor, the zippity-doo-dah man.
I think it's such a great occasion that you've got a grand opening. I went and wrote a song for your store. Would you like to hear it?
up for you and me. Come on down and see. Did you like my dog?
And you can buy these things too. And now I'd like to present the Honorable Jack Rafferty, the Mayor of Township, to officially open the stage. Mayor Rafferty.
Thank you, Tammy. Hi, boys and girls. Aren't you glad it's Monday and back to school again? See, that's the same thing Mr. DeMartin just told me, boys and girls. But it's nice to be with you. It's always nice when Mr. Gray calls and asks me to stop over at Wilson School. It's a real fine school, and you're just a great bunch of boys and girls. That goes to you, little girl. I have a proclamation I'd like to read, and I think your store is just great. And you know, it's not often that I share the same stage with the Zippity Doo Dah Man. And he's really great, isn't he? Isn't he? He said that after November 5th, I may be the second Zippity Doo Dah Man. So let me read this proclamation, because we're so proud of what you've done here, and we really love your store. And I don't have much money on me, but Mr. Cacchetti said that he'd give me all the money I need to buy a lot of stuff in your store. Wasn't that nice of Mr. Cacchetti? proclamation, please. Whereas the George E. Wilson Elementary School is celebrating the grand opening of the Wilson School Student Store, designated as Pencils and Little Stuff, and the opening of this store marks the culmination of a project developed through the combined efforts of the counselors, the Wilson Pals, and the curriculum consultants for industrial arts and business education. And the operation of the store will be accomplished through a career and consumer education project involving the entire school population of students from kindergarten through grade 5. Therefore be it proclaimed that I, John K. Rafferty, Mayor of the Township of Hamilton in the County of Mercer, State of New Jersey, do hereby congratulate and commend this most enterprising undertaking by the George E. Wilson Elementary School, the profits therefrom going to many worthwhile charitable projects, and wish them much success in the future. Thanks a lot, boys and girls. I'm pretty good at cutting ribbons, boys and girls, but I'm going to need your help, okay? You're going to count to 3, and when you count to 3, I'll cut these ribbons and the store will be officially open. Is that all right? Okay, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, Mr. Gray says don't do that, Mayor. Oh, okay. Mr. Gray says now. Ready? 1, 2,
Well, I'd like to thank everyone who came out. Number one, the boys and girls, for being such a good audience, because you came in the afternoon like this, and late in the afternoon you did very, very well. And we're going to let you go back to class in a few moments. But before I let you go, Mayor Rafferty, I'd like to thank for taking time out from all his duties over there at the municipal building to come over here and help us open our brand new store. Let's give Mayor Rafferty a big hand one more time. And I made a list of all the other special people that we have here today, and I almost ran out of paper on this one side of the envelope. And that's because I write so big. But I'd like to introduce to you and thank for taking time out the superintendent of schools, Mr. Albert D. Martin. Would you wave to everyone, Mr. D. Martin, so they know who you are? Next to him is Mr. Robert Callahan, he's the deputy superintendent. And over here on my left is Dr. Virginia Gittleman, and she's the director of all the elementary schools. I heard a few names mentioned of a few people who were going to lend Mayor Rafferty money and things like that. And that man was Mr. Ferg Cacchetti. Cacchetti, he's the man with all the money back there. And working with him is Mr. Carl Reedman, and he's in charge of guidance, among other things. As you know, this project was put together with the help of a lot of people working as a team. You might have saw some teams on TV yesterday called the Colts and the Eagles and so on. Any of you see those teams? Or the Cardinals or the Royals? Well, the people I'm calling out are members of the team that helped make this store possible. And it just doesn't happen by you pushing a button and say, I'm going to go out and buy a store. This is all put together by everybody doing a little bit. Among those other people who did a little bit to help make this possible, you see the white and green banner on top of our school store. That was done through the efforts of Mrs. Shirley Walkfield. Shirley? You heard the name, Mr. Lyons, Al Lyons. He's the carpenter who did the woodwork for the store. And then music, getting the Grice people over here, getting them to play, was also helped by not only Mrs. Vincent, who would touch base with all of these different people, but also by Mr. Frank Tanzini. Two new people to our building who will be coming in and helping us be involved with this project are two students from that big school across the street there that you'll be going to one day, hopefully, called Hamilton High West. And these two students work over at the school in a club. And that club is called the DECA Club. But you don't have to worry about that. Just say hello to Leanne Wolber and Hank Suzak. None of this would be possible without the green stuff, the very important monetary thing we call money, and the PTA, as you may have heard if you're listening real good, lent us, or we borrowed from them, $300 to put this store in operation. And that's the capital for you 4th and 5th graders. You know, I can use those big terms for you people, right? Okay, we have to pay that loan back. And in order for us to pay it back, we're going to need your cooperation and saving some of your pennies, nickels, and dimes to buy some of the things that you saw advertised or shown to you up here. You think you can help us out? Okay. Let's thank the PTA. I don't know if we have the former past president, Mrs. Parsons, back there in the back, and let's clap for her. Tell her thank you. And the president members, if you're in the executive board members, or of course all of us are members anyway, so we thank the PTA for getting us on our feet. The last but not least is the people that are sitting next to you, around you, aligning the walls and so on. The school staff. Each grade level is going to be involved in this project one way or the other. We've had the pals already, we've had the 3rd graders. I think the 1st graders went out and purchased some pumpkins for us so that we can sell those pumpkins here. And all of you, between now and June 20th, will be involved in this project one way or the other. Both as a consumer, which means a buyer, and as a part of our career ed project, making, building, and talking about things connected with the store. So I'd like to thank all of you. Give yourselves a big hand, too. We didn't want to make the program very long, so at this time, I'd like to bring the program to a close. But before I do, I forgot we have 2 identified birthday people. And these 2 birthday people are going to have a special treat on me today. They get to be the first 2 customers of our school store. So, Miss Pratico, will you come up here? And I saw a birthday hat on a Janine Reddy. Also, she lost her hat, but she was in with me at lunchtime, so I know it's her birthday today. And if you 2 will sit right up here, after everyone else leaves, you're going to be the first 2 customers. And and whatever you get is on me. As long as you don't buy out the store. Okay? All right. Again, one of the key people that got this program started, not only are the team that I just introduced to you, but let's say the quarterback of this project. And that was Ms. Patricia Vincent. Let's give her a big hand for getting it started. In fact, I'm sure you don't have something to say before we bring it to a close. Okay, I thank you, and the school thanks you, and the boys and girls thank you for the terrific job you did. At this time, I'd like to turn the program back over to the Mr. of Ceremony.
Thank you for coming.